Right. Alright, yeah, guys and gals, welcome back for another live session. So at the moment, I'm in the Oculus Quest to Mars, the big red planet. Oh, let's go together, let's have a look. So basically, I'm doing the sort of the night sort of thing. Whilst doing this, oh wow, I'll tell you what, some of the visual. A friend of mine was telling me the other day while he was watching videos in VR and stuff. The headset or something with the videos apparently didn't look great, but to be honest, what they've done is they've upped the resolution. I'm just standing right in front of Mars, and it's like sort of going around, and it looks amazing and all that. Um, I will do some videos over on my YouTube channel soon where I've got the headset and you can see inside and all that. Oh wow, it's a big, massive telescope. Massive telescope. Jesus, on the floorboard, and they've got like a thing that goes up and down on the telescope. And there's like this big, massive dome so they can take pictures of Mars up close and all that. Looks incredible. Wow. And there's Curiosity where they're on the big red planet on Mars. Very educational as well. And there's Mars in this as well. Anyway, I hope you guys and girls are doing alright. You alright, Pecky Peck? How's it going, man? Wow, they got these other planets. I'll tell you what my favourite games at the moment is Population 1. Let's have a look. Actually, we'll put my headset on for a minute because I want to turn off the sound of music. See if I can go into the audio. And you should be able to hear the people on the other end through the headset. But I'll tell you what, this is one of the best games, Population 1, on the Oculus Quest 2. It's basically like, how could I put it? Actually, I should be able to go live over on my Facebook as well, on the Oculus Quest community page. And let's have a look. Hang on. Hang on. Ooh. Yes. Stand for. Superman is the S and all of that. This is my actual. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely huge. This is an extra large one, so me doing that down there, you can actually see the S on the shirt. Looks amazing on the costume. Anyway, I hope. Oh, Lee, welcome. Lev, and Gaming World, welcome, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. I've got basically my videos now on like monetization now and all that, so I can start making money off my YouTube channel, which is an awesome thing actually to do. And I'm going. I should kind of go into the audio settings, general. Music, so let me turn my music down. And now I should be able to turn up my headset. Let's click on ready. Let's ready up. You can actually come on to play these games with me. It's anthonykennethbishop is actually my headset, and you can just like put a message through and all that through Population 1, and we could do some team ups and all that. Which would be quite awesome. Let's have a look. I think there's up to like, and we're back. Don't know why it keeps cutting out for some reason. Woohoo! Ooh, there we go. Right, there we go. Let's do it. Got my little shotgun. Do it. Ooh, it's a nice SMG machine gun or something. MK18. Right, whereabouts are you? Actually, Stoney, you got a weapon. Oh, you got a weapon, have you? Alright, that's good, that's good. Oh, don't worry. We only kiss on second dates. Woohoo! Alright. Oh, far. Jesus. Oh, come to get you, Barbara. Look, there's a coming over the hill, Barbara. Look, they're here now. They're coming to get you. Well, I'll tell you what, the detail on these weapons are just marvellous. So we're going to shoot him in the ass. Huh. I love the Quest 2. I mean, I've been playing that since I got it a couple of weeks ago, but amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I could not wait until the 90 hertz comes into it. That's going to make a big difference. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you have to go through that hacking thing, though, to mod it, to do it. I mean, it's going to have it naturally on the games. Yeah, so basically 90 hertz on any game, as long as you use, I think there's some sort of modding you got to do or some shit to do it. But you got to sign up as a developer on Oculus Quest, and then you can activate it, but only works on the Quest 2. Well, no, they've got a decent cooling inside, so it should keep it nice and cool. Yeah. And apparently you can up the resolution as well, I've heard, as well, and make it even better. I think it's up to like 3K or something. 10 times more out. That's cool, man. But with the Vive as well, I've noticed there is a lot of artifacts on it, of like where you can see a lot of pixels. Oh, he got me. But he's damaged anyways. I think he's got a lot of damage on him. Oh, he's dead. Everybody's been killed. Alright. Let's wait to the next game a second. Oh, you met me on VR. That's cool, man. Yeah, Plant Pioneers Wellington. Absolutely delicious, guys and girls. If you haven't tried it, it's a vegan beef style Wellington. Right, let's have a look. But yeah, I've got my super chat on there, so people, if people like want to sort of donate, it's not obligations or anything, but it does help the channel out as well. Right. Let's do it, come on. Gotta give it the job, but do it. So I'll tell you what, I love the Superman outfit. Alright, me dressed as Superman, that's awesome, I love that. I've seen a magic trick. uh, oh well, that's a great magic trick. Oh, see? Alright, okay, I've got. Alright, give me all your money now. Come on. Yeah, he's running all over. Right, let's do it. Let's get to the chopper. Come on, do it. Come on. There we go. Come on. Ah. Woohoo. Oh, and then the little thing, eject little thing, so you can eject out of it on population 1. Alright, let's do it. Okie dokie, where are we supposed to be going? Alright, where do you want to go? Uh, oh. Alright. I'm gonna need to try and see if I can find a sniper around from somewhere. Oh. Alright, oh. I'll tell you what, the shotguns are nasty though. Right, whereabouts are you? All the way over there. Let's pick up the bag here a second. Right, oh, yes. Right. Hello, Mrs. Moneypenny. Oh, a sniper rifle, nice. Alright, oh shit. Alright, so we haven't got any bullets in this sniper rifle at all. Ah, hang on, there's some snipers over it, I think. I don't have any SMG ammo. I'm just looking for some. Right, whereabouts are we? Oh, so we're still in the white circle, that's good. I'm gonna see if I can get to the top of the tower here. I've got more cover. Might be able to cover you guys then. Bit of a long way up. Oh. Yeah, just pick one up. Yeah. If I can get some decent sort of height for it. Server will shut down. What the hell? 110 seconds? 105 seconds. Well, I better try and kill someone beforehand. By the time I get to the top, it'll be like bloody finished. Nah, I don't think that will happen. Very nice if it would, though. Free. Jesus, this is a long tower. Oh, God. Upper body strength. Oh, that's it. Alright, so look. Ooh. It depends how many servers they've got. If this is the only server they've got or not, well, we shouldn't do, because there's different people in it on different. Right, let's try and get to the top as quick as possible. God damn it, this is a. God, jeez. Wow, this is some workout. God, I don't need to do any cardio today, I'll tell you. Oh, now it's frozen up. I think they're doing like server maintenance or something. It's just closed down and all of that. But anyway, guys, it goes. Yeah, the reason why I'm sort of not getting the next gen consoles in the first place is due to the fact that I don't see any point this year or in the next couple of years to buy a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X because I've got a PC. I can run pretty much everything on there at the moment until I can upgrade again for the next console or PC stuff. But I don't know, it's one of those things really actually. But I've been more into VR and I've been putting my Xboxes away and PlayStations away. Just not really been playing them as much. But what do you guys and girls do? Are you still playing or are you waiting for the Xbox Series X to come out? Or are you going to be buying the PlayStation 5? I don't just see any point at the moment now because I've been hearing that both consoles have actually been overheating as well. I don't know how true that is or not, but if it is true, then there's going to be some serious problems with the consoles itself. Let's have a look. But I'd rather want a system where it's not going to overheat at all, due to the fact that if you buy a console, especially a new one, which has just come out, you don't want to say, oh god, I just bought a console, now it's overheating. Like they had the red ring of death when the Xbox 360 came out. We don't want that kind of shit happening again. And that's why I'm just not investing into it. I'm not just buying into it no more. I'd rather buy an iPhone 12 Pro once they can get more in stock and all that. And then you be able to use the camera and do professional stuff on it. I do want to wait until the iPhone 12 Pro 512 or if it is it 512 gigabytes version comes out. Then the camera specs on it are going to be absolutely amazing. I think it's like 4K. I don't know if they got 3D and stuff on it where you can take 3D pictures. And then actually, right, so it's basically started crashing then. And this is why I'm going to try and get an iPhone, because I've heard when people get iPhones anyway, they don't have a problem at all with them. They don't overheat, they don't sort of play up. There's not really any problems with the iPhones that I've heard. And it'd be my first iPhone as well, because I've never had an iPhone, especially for the new ones and all that. Yeah, it'd be good for video. That's what I'm thinking as well, Robinson Holmes. Hey there, man. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I doing a lot of photography from time to time. I like just taking videos, and it'd be quite cool to put it onto my little gimbal, and then just take some really good steady shots. But thing is, with the iPhone, normally they'll have like a stabilization built in, so it don't matter if you go left and right or up and down or start moving, it just keeps the video in good nick as well. So definitely gonna. But I want to wait until, because I've checked on Littlewoods, they've sold out of all the 512 GB versions of the iPhone 12. So all they've got is, I don't think they've got any left in stock now actually, of any of the iPhones of the 128 GB, the 64 GB versions. But I'd rather, if I'm going to do video a lot, especially 4K at H.265 or H.264 formats, I do need the 512 GB due to the fact the amount of videos I'm be making, and then I can link up my YouTube channel to it. I could do live streams on there as well, and hopefully the iPhones don't like sort of overheat, because I don't think they have any overheating problems. And also I've just heard as well that Apple are bringing out their new CPU. They're using their own branded CPUs in the phones, so that's going to be quite cool. And then I can do some proper decent green screen videos as well. Like me dressed up doing some Superman stuff, me flying through the sky and all that. I don't know, because what I've noticed with the Sony Xperia 10, I have a lot of problem with. I don't know if it's whether it's to do with the phone or whether it's to do with the internet connection. It keeps conking out the connection here, so I have no idea what the hell is going on at the moment. Also, what I could use on my iPhone, if I could set it up with like a sort of a stand, is I could use my little professional microphone, little Rode mic, which I have here. Actually, I don't know why my thing's coming out for some reason. But I can also do a lot of 360 videos and edit them and all that on the iPhone 12. Because with the Xperia 10, right, it's powerful, but it's not powerful enough for 360 videos to edit them and all that on the phone. So the iPhone 12 would just go through it, doing all the editing and all the videos and stuff. I mean, I've got my PC to do it as well and all that. But if you're using the apps, it does it directly, so you can just like take out chunks of the videos and then put them into one video, which is awesome. I mean, I've got a lot of videos to do for the next couple of days. But yeah, just having some Coca-Cola, 0 sugar, no calories, and it's amazing. Anyway, I've also been messing around with some Nerf guns. I got like a mini sniper rifle, Nerf gun, which is actually awesome. I've got a little mini sort of style cricket pistol, but it's like a little miniature one. It's about that small, and it reminds me of that gun they had in, what was it called? Men in Black, the little cricket one, like not cricket like the game cricket. It's called the mini cricket. It's like a little pistol. It's supposed to be a really tiny little thing, but when he shot it, he literally flew all the way over the other side of the room and stuff, or the car, and landed on this car. Absolutely amazing film as well. Graphics are good in the films as well. But at the moment, tonight I'll be doing some live streaming over on big screen tonight. VR, which is the virtual reality app which I use right here on this headset. I'll connect that straight to my PC, and then also unplug this after I've unlocked the app onto my PC. Then I can actually have two headsets in my Oculus Quest, and it'd be amazing. Also, what we're going to do this week, because actually today I'll be doing 2 more horror films I'll be watching on my server, because I've got a server set it up so I can watch all these horror movies on there, on big screen VR. My actual channel, or my room channel, in the room on big screen VR is Anthony Kenneth Bishop Horror Movie Nights. So you can, guys and girls who've got it or anything, you can check that out. And it's actually amazing. It's like going into a massive cinema, and just seeing the big screen in front of you. And you can choose any seat you want. You can sit at the back, sit at the front, you can sit right next to someone else. In the cinema, you can have up to 12 people in one room. It is just unbelievable, in a way, because VR, I mean, to be honest, cinemas are dead anyway. We all know cinemas are dead now. I mean, Warner Brothers and all these other like places are not making any money from the films, from the cinemas, because they'll close it down because of the lockdowns. Especially Manchester, they've been hit really hard, and some of the northern areas have been closed up north and all that, northern England. Um, and I think a friend of mine was on about up in Nottingham. They've closed off a lot of shops there now and started doing this new sort of tier. I don't know if it's tier 3, but apparently tier 4 is supposed to be coming next. They haven't had tier 4 yet, but there's talks they might have to up it to tier 4 now, due to the viruses spreading a lot more, worse and all that. But I think it's mostly to do with these sort of universities. That's where it's coming from. This is where all the viruses are coming from in the first place, is these university places, schools and campuses and all that stuff. And also we've got idiots who go to the pub and all that stuff, and get pissed and drunk and all that, and end up coming up to you. Now, normally, actually, I'll let you on one. So a couple of weeks going back, or actually about 3 to 4 weeks going back. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad now. Um, cannot be a good horror. Yeah, you definitely can't be a good horror film. The ones I'll be watching is Friday the 13th, though, parts 5 and 6 tonight. I've got every single film. Then, once I've watched all the way up to Jason X and Freddy versus Jason and all those ones, you can't really beat that film. A lot of people were giving it a stick, but Freddy versus Jason, absolutely amazing film. I want to see Freddy versus Jason versus Michael Myers, like a 3-way match. Or maybe add maybe Leatherface in it and do a 4-way dance. I was saying someone this morning. But I don't know. It's one of those things. At the end of the day, it make a good movie. It make a good flick, and they could put it on sort of Netflix, and then we don't have to go to the cinema. We don't have to go out and about. I mean, do we really need to go to the cinemas nowadays? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, let's say big screen gets a big deal, and they end up putting these like massive blockbuster movies onto their screen. I think some of these developed movie sort of companies could actually put it on big screen and get people to charge them to watch the movies. I mean, I would pay to see the new James Bond in big screen VR. I would pay roughly about £20, roughly, give or take, because I've been waiting for that movie to come out for a very long time. And I'll tell you what, I've watched Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull a while back. Even though it is a shit movie, the actual quality of their servers is fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic to watch. But also, actually, an incident actually happened the other day. Actually, 2 3 weeks come back. Change the subject. I was gonna say this because me and my mum went to this like sort of pub, which we normally go in, and I had this geezer, this oldish bloke who goes in there. He goes in there quite often. I'm always waving to him, I'm always saying hello to him and all of that. But I think he was pissed that day and all that. So That's what booze does to you. If you drink alcohol and stuff, it sort of messes you up. So me and my mum was there. We're having our lunch and eating our food and stuff like that in the afternoon. And there must have been like some sort of dirt on my mum's nose, so I literally was gonna tell her about it. But we did it when we got out because whatever it was anyway. So we went to the pub, one of our local pubs, and we won't go there no more. We've told the manager and we told the people there we're not going there and stuff. After we got insulted, not by them, by the people who actually are drinking alcohol in there, just one of these two regular customers. What really pissed me off, and my mum left half her drink in there as well, when we left and all that kind of stuff. What really pissed me off is this bloke. So basically, how it all started from the start, right? I was sitting there eating my food with my mum. My mum was eating food as well. Actually, no, we've just finished our food. We just finished our food that we were eating because I had a lasagna. And after I had my lasagna, vegan lasagna, and then my mum, she had, I think it was like sort of bacon, egg, or was it eggs? Some eggs or something. Um, and she had, I think it was eggs on toast or something. Anyway, so the moral of the story is we're sitting down and we're having our food. We just finished. So I just said to my mum, oh, shall I go and get some more drinks, more Coca-Cola and another sort of, I think it was a tea for you, wasn't it? Hmm? But anyway, oh no, actually it was a Pepsi, wasn't it? Because I got you a Pepsi and I got myself a Pepsi. Huh? And then I said to my mum about some woman behind us. I said she was talking to someone on the phone. It seemed like the police or something. And I'll tell you what really pissed me off. So getting to the story. So we basically were having our drinks, finishing our cokes off and all that. She had a Pepsi. I had a Pepsi with ice and lime in it. Fantastic, because I go to this other pub now and stuff. Because thing is, the amount of money I was spending, we were spending that pub, me and my mum. I think it was like £50 a time or £40 a time, was it, Emma? Right, hang on. Here we go. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. It just keeps cutting out for some flipping reason. Like it had paused the video. Anyway, so about £40, £50 and stuff. My mum's tired anyway, so I think it's gone to sleep. So we spent about £40, £50 a time in this like sort of pub. That's with the drinks, the food that we were having, and all that kind of stuff. And my vegan sort of lasagna. And I just had this woman behind us on the phone. Sounded like some policewoman and all that on the phone. She was speaking to, was it some policewoman or something? Anyway, and I thought she must have been talking about someone else, so I just carried on drinking my Pepsi and all that. And I could hear the woman on the behind us sort of say, "Oh, some woman was speaking to her on the phone." Actually, it was, yeah, some woman was speaking to her on the phone. It sounded like the police, like a policewoman or something. Anyway, so with the policewoman talking to her on the phone, I could hear her saying, "Oh, is she black? Is she white? Is she Caucasian?" Or she's just going through like the different race sort of colours. And then I think she said, "Oh, she's white" and all that. This was the woman who was in the pub and stuff. Anyway, sitting down with her boyfriend or whoever, her man friend or something she was with at the time, and she was like on the phone. Then she put the phone down for a minute, and then I could hear her whispering to the bloke behind her and all that. And then actually, then she was picked up the phone again. There must have been like them phoning back to her on the phone, and then they said something about a woman in a wheelchair, and she said something about her clothes or what she's wearing. Well, actually, my mum, I think she had her coat off, the lady thought my mum had the coat on, and said, "Oh, what colour is it?" And because I was sitting in front of my mum, she couldn't see me and all that. And well, couldn't see my mum, but saw me because I had my back towards, facing towards my mum. Because my mum was like over this side, I was sitting on this table, and then so she couldn't see, and she was right behind me, so she couldn't see me because I was in the way of what she was saying. And it didn't really realise it or kick in to that point, that she was on about my mum and all that, and me, and it was really funny. And I was wondering why she was calling the police and stuff and all that, but I was just looking around the other places. Maybe there was someone in there that was starting trouble or something with her, or maybe someone outside starting trouble. Next minute, she gets the phone. She goes outside, goes past us. We were on their table this time, and it turned out it was. I was on their table. They were on our table because they were behind us. Normally, we're on our table and they're on theirs, and we say hello to him, and he's like, seems to be fine and friendly and stuff. Anyway, so it sort of. So she goes outside with the phone. It's like she was on the phone to someone, so she's like talking to someone. And then about 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes, she comes back in. She goes up to her man friend, whoever he was, I don't know, but I've seen him in there a few times. And then she goes up to him, hands him the phone. He basically sort of looks in our direction, goes outside, and then he's on the phone or something. Didn't see him outside, but I saw him have the phone before we went outside on that. So he got to that bit to be outside, and then he comes back in, starts taking. Oh shit! Hang on. Bloody hell! My phone here going a bit funny today. Anyway, hang on. Can I push that back a little bit further? Sorry about this, guys and girls. That's fine. Anyway, so basically he comes back in, takes a look at my mum, takes a look at me, takes a look back at her again, which is kind of weird, and I was wondering what I was doing. And then he's looking at her. Then he turns around to me and says, "Did you do that to her?" And I was wondering what the hell he's on about, because me and my mum was sitting there having something to eat. Anyway, so this bloke, right, basically, and I said, "So what you on about?" And he goes, "Have you been beating her up?" And I said, "I ain't even touched a finger on her, so I don't know what the hell he's doing and stuff like that." But anyway, so basically, he started accusing me of beating my mum up, saying she's got bruises all over her face, which is like ridiculous. And actually, on that day, we were outside, and I was pushing her in the wheelchair all the way down to this place, this pub, to get some food. And it was at that point, what really pissed me off, right, with him, is that how people can accuse people of doing shit when they haven't done anything wrong. And I don't know, it's like that one about that sinner, or Cliff Richard, for instance, where the BBC basically went in after him and started attacking him. And then they accused him of doing this stuff with kids and stuff and all that, and it's absolutely disgusting. But it does happen. It does happen. And I phoned up the police about it and told them, I said, like, if you could sort this out. So this guy is accusing me of shit. I'll beat my mum up in the first place, which I don't even fucking do because I love her too much. Now, thing is, before, right, she had a bit of dirt on her nose. Not really that much, but it was just a little bit of dirt and stuff or something like on the nose. So I sort of wiped it off when I got home. Cleaned her up a little bit. It might have been from the food that she was eating. And then while I was in the actual pub, he started accusing me. My mum was like, she's having a go at him and saying, "Oh, he hasn't touched me" and all that. And I'll tell you what, if my mum could have walked that day and stuff, or could walk, I'll tell you what, he wouldn't have been saying that to her. She would probably, like, would have bloody floored him on the floor and all that. Because my mum's very protective of me and stuff and all that. And it gets to that point, like, people nowadays accusing people of different things. And, I'll tell you what was really strange now, because my phone's about to die. So there was this guy in the pub. One of the so basically, I've done a few videos where I've been in the pub eating some food. Now I've been to this pub like for over a month since my mum came out of hospital. So my mum's been out of hospital, I'd say, over about a month and a half now, because she was in hospital for 7 weeks. So prior to, like, before we went to this pub, my mum came out. She was in the care home for, I think it was about a few days. I'd say probably like 5, 6 days, 7 days in this little care home. And oh shit, my thing's gone on the floor. Anyway, so that's my little hard drive. That's why it's fun to be fun. But anyway, so basically, my mum was in a care home for a few days. I've done some videos on that, and also I did a few videos of my mum in hospital and all that as well, up in like sort of Bristol Hospital, because she collapsed on the floor, because her legs and her liver giving that and stuff. Anyway, we found out it was like a bit of water retention on the actual liver, something to do with the fluids, so she wasn't getting enough fluids down there. She's a lot better now. She's been doing a lot, drinking a lot more fluids down there. So she's making a great recovery, and for you guys and girls to care about and all that. So my mum's been out, say, about a month and a half. We've just recently just lost my granddad back 3 months going back now. So he died at 93. I mean, it's a good age, but you still don't want to lose your granddad at that age and stuff and all that, at his age. 93, I mean, he could have gone on to his 100th birthday. But when we basically got my mum out and I started doing that, I said to my mum, why don't we like go somewhere different for a change? So we went to this pub, this local pub. It was just down the road from us. It's not too far. It's a nice little place, and we were in there for, I'd say, about just over a month. We've been in there for like just over a month. Just after my mum got out of the hospital. I think it was like a week later we went in there, because we normally go to Sainsbury's, we do our shopping there, we get the food and then we bring it back. But we thought we'd do a bit of change and go somewhere different, get some food. So we were in that pub for about a month, paying about 40, 50 quid a day or whatever time. Every couple of days we'd go in there, get some food and stuff. Because I have vegan lasagna. I like my vegan lasagna because I'm vegan. Plant-based foods and all that. Means I don't eat meat, basically. And I just eat plant-based foods and all that, which is good for you. I mean, you get a high source of protein, and it's good for your body. It's not like you're starving your body and all that, and you're not eating grass, because there's a lot of foods out there, a lot of vegan foods out there now, which is actually custom to a lot of people out there. Anyway, so getting to this bit of the point of time. Now we were in the pub, so about a month afterwards, after we'd been in there, right, into, I think it was just a month and a couple of weeks. So we've been in there, sitting there, eating foods. We go into the restaurant bit upstairs and all that, and they got basically a little pub downstairs. We were told that day, oh sorry, you can't go upstairs, the restaurant's closed off today. Got a low battery at the moment, so it might die in a minute. And then we've got, so basically he said, right, we can't go up to the restaurant bit upstairs, so we have to go downstairs. So we'll go downstairs, we'll go to this table where this bloke normally sits, and his like sort of woman friend normally sits there. And so we sat at the front, he sat at the back, and then basically she's been talking on the phone to some policewoman on the phone. She was asking sort of like whether my mum's black or white or whatever colour and all that, because they wanted to find out who she is, what she is, and what's going on, and what was going on at the pub. So basically, the woman, she goes outside after talking to the police and describing what my mum looks like and why she's in a wheelchair and all that kind of stuff, or if she's in a wheelchair or not. And she said, oh, she's in a wheelchair, she's got this top on, blah blah blah. And so she goes outside, she comes back in, gives him the phone, her boyfriend the phone, or her friend, man friend, I don't know who he is to her. So she goes outside. Well, no, she comes back in. She gives him the phone. He goes outside, and then this bloke who's working there is one of the customers who's been buying all the drinks for him and his like sort of woman friend. He starts having a go at me and stuff like in there. I'm sitting down having my food. My mum's having her food and drinks and stuff. Well, the thing is, we had already had our food at that particular time when he started coming over to me, and he didn't socially distance himself. He was basically and didn't even have a mask on, and he's basically sort of like, I would say a couple inches away from me and my mum. I'd say not even sort of a meter away. So, oh, no, it's freezing up. Oh, god damn, it's frozen up. Alright, so I've got a low battery at the moment, so it might be lagging a little bit. So sorry about that, it just keeps cutting out, it's lagging a little bit, I think it's because the battery's really low. Anyway, just getting to the more of the point, he started accusing me in the pub, saying that I was beating my mum and that she had bruises all over her face. Now, the lighting in that area wasn't actually that great in the area, so it was bouncing off my mum all over the place. And it got to that point where my mum was having a go at him and told him I wasn't like beating her up and all of that. And he had a few too much as well. He was drinking as well, so he'd been necking it down him by the looks of it all day long with his missus or something, or his like woman friend. Anyway, so my mum got a bit with it. She had a go at him, and then I turned around. Hang on, it's freezing up. Okay, so we're back. I've just had to plug my charger in. Hopefully I can get a few more minutes on here. Anyway, hopefully I can get a few more bits and bobs minutes on here. So I'm charging up via my little sort of Duracell charger, which I have here. So anyway, so I turned around. I started turned around. I told the woman, sort of the girlfriend or the woman friend. I said to her, I said, "What have I supposed to done?" And actually, and also I said to her, basically, I hadn't done anything. I said she's been in hospital for over 7 weeks. I said my mum's been in hospital for 7 weeks. I said she collapsed on the floor. I said to her, right, to his woman friend, and I said that because my mum's been in hospital and she's been ill, and then I said prior to that was prior to us coming into the pub. I said, now he's like accusing me of beating my mum up. And I said, I'm not taking this shit and stuff. So I just like sort of have a dig at her about it. Yeah, I mean, I know that the lockdowns don't work, and that's the thing. They only kind of sort of piss people off. But whilst I was in the pub, and I started saying to her about it, and don't tell me it's. Right, so this is why I need to get a iPhone when the iPhone 12 comes out, because it keeps like sort of freezing up when I'm live streaming on here. So anyway, so I was saying to the woman about it. I said my mum has been in hospital. She collapsed on the floor. Next minute, right? Because I actually heard her saying, "Oh, I heard her basically whispering like, shh, shh, hear us, they hear us in the background." I could hear them really loud and clear, but I thought they were on about someone else, or maybe they were on about something else beforehand. It turned out they were accusing me of beating my mum up, and I thought, fuck, I'm not saying that shit. Um, so I went outside, went to Lidl's across the road, and basically got some food in there. Went back outside, pushed my mum outside, and went across the road to go back home. And I phoned the police up and all that about it. I said these couples like sort of accusing me of shit, of beating my mum up. And it says I've got a low battery anyway, but hopefully I can finish it off in a minute. But anyway, so people just accuse people of shit all the time, and I'm getting fed up with people like this, like sort of accusing people when they're actually innocent and haven't done shit. It's happening all the time now with like other people. We've got Cliff Richard being accused of being one of these like kiddie fiddlers and all that. I mean, we don't know what's going on until the facts are there. And if you haven't got facts and you haven't got anything, then they shouldn't be pointing fingers at people in the first place, because that gets people into a lot of trouble. And it makes me wonder, maybe he's been sort of trying to cause trouble, maybe because I'm always talking to my mum in there in the pub and stuff, about like, look, they should get rid of alcohol and stuff and all that. Maybe he's overheard and stuff about it, and maybe he's got a bit pissed off. I don't really care a shit, to be honest. I'm not sort of there to sort of please the party and all of that, especially at these pubs and all that. I'm not there to make people happy and shit, or make sort of people upset and stuff. I do what I do at the end of the day. I talk conversations with my mum. People don't want to listen to it. That's up to them. They don't have to like sort of like be there in the first place. But anyway, it's just my own opinions at the end of the day. People don't have to take it too seriously. It looks like it might be crashing out on me. So I might have to charge my phone up in a couple of minutes because I've got about 4% battery life left. But like I said, with this bloke going around accusing people, I bet he's going to do it with other people. And what really pissed me off as well, right? I was sitting there, right? I heard him, right? This is the exact words, right? Oh, if he does this to me, or if he tries this to me, tries to beat me up, I'll knock the cunt out. That's what he said. Literally, he said that behind my back, and also, so basically, it was him like basically threatening me. I don't like violence. I don't go around fucking beating people up. It's not my style and all that, and it's ridiculous. It's like I do my own best. I do my best to sort of keep out of the way of trouble. Oh bloody hell! Now it's frozen up. Right, so I'm going to try and sort of finish this off beforehand because it seems to be freezing up a lot. I'm also watching the news at the moment with some channel oil tanker incident apparently is over. There's a tanker hostage sort of thing going on today. It was that Libyan flagged and Greek owned oil tank nave Andromeda involved in an incident off the Isle of Wight departed Lagos in Nigeria on 6th of October and was due to dock in Southampton this morning. Sky News understands the incident in. So, alright, so there we go, I'm back on it. So yeah, there's been a bit of tough few weeks on and off. Um, so it's one of those things at the end of the day, you just got to get on with it. I could show here, but all these reasons just protect the NHS. The NHS has been abused for abused for so many years. Well, it has, and now we've got these like big companies at the moment trying to take little bits and bobs of these like the NHS. They're trying to sell the NHS off little by little, which is ridiculous. Now we've got the Americans wanting to get involved in the trade deals and do trade deals with us so they can have our NHS in the first place. I mean, I don't know. It is a bit. Alright. So what I'm gonna, I was just that old granny 80, and that old granny 80 old from Barnsley was right. It's the younger generation who will forever pay for these lockdowns and the damage to the UK. Yeah, you're damn right, man. You're damn right. They will be paying for it. Everybody will be paying for it in the long term and stuff. And then we've got the BBC starting to sort of charge old age pensioners for their free TV licenses. To be honest, they should get rid of the BBC entirely. The TV license is not doing any good. It's just messing up the entire country and all that. So it's just one of those things, really. But anyway, I'm going to finish off this episode because my battery is about to die and 3% left. And I need to charge it up anyway. And also I need to get my live stream in my lobby tonight ready and set up for Horror Fest night, which I'll be hosting a room up to 12 people to watch some horror movies. So anyway, guys and girls, and Pecky Peck, man, I'll talk to you later. I'll probably do another live stream later, because I'm going to be watching the wrestling tonight at Gone Midnight. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, seems to be freezing up for some reason. Connect this back a second. Right, anyway. So I'm just going to finish this off. So I'll see you guys and girls later. You all stay safe. Have a good day. And I'll see you on the next episode. This is for the 25th of October, I believe. Yeah, 25th of October 25th of October 2020. 3% battery life left. And also I've got a bit of work to do as well today, guys and girls. So stay safe. See you soon. And I'll be back. Do it. And look, we always got to be Superman. Everybody try and be Superman as much as you can. Be a great guy and try and save lives as much as you can by wearing the mask. My name's Bane. Ah, Batman. We must meet again, Batman. Or maybe get the Joker as the Batman, as the new Batman, taking over. But anyway, stay safe. See you soon, and I'll be back.